welcome to the very first episode of that Indian podcast. I'm your host, Jay, and this one's special. This is something I wanted to do for a very, very long time, and it's finally happening, I guess. Today, I want to talk about why I'm even starting this podcast, why it's taken me so long, and why this might just be the most real thing I've ever put out. If you're someone who's ever had a dream, sat on it for too long, or even talked yourself out of starting something, this one's for you. Let me take you a few years back. I've always had this itch to create something, to put myself out there. I used to watch creators. I still watch YouTubers like Sidemen, David Dobrik, Casey Neistat, people breaking down tech, talking finance, starting life lessons, making gaming content, just showing up. And I would think, God, I want to do that too. I even tried a couple of times, shot some videos, tried scripting stuff with my friends, came close, but it just never got out of my drafts. Why? Because I was too self-conscious. I did not like how I looked, how I sounded, whether people would judge me or worse, ignore me. And that feeling, that fear, it held me back for years. But here's the thing, that dream never really went away, just sat there in the background, quietly reminding me, bro, you meant to build something of your own. So why a podcast now? Because I realized something. Waiting until you're ready is just another form of procrastination. I'm never going to feel 100% ready. There will always be someone with better gear, a better voice, a cleaner brand. But if I keep waiting, I'll never begin. This podcast is my way of getting out of my comfort zone. It's me saying I don't have all the answers. I'm not perfect, but I'm showing up anyway. And I want you, the listener, to do the same. Whether it's your first startup idea, your first blog post, your first attempt at working out, or finally hitting the publish button on that YouTube video, this is your sign. Start messy, start scared, just start. Let me tell you who I'm doing this for. I'm doing this for that young Indian out there who's building quietly, that college student learning how to invest, that techie trying to eat better while coding all day, that introvert who wants to grow but does not know where to start, that dreamer who's stuck in self doubt, watching others succeed, thinking, what about me? I see you, I am you. This podcast is for anyone who wants to build a life on their own terms, for those with a growth mindset who don't want to just go with the flow, they want to swim upstream. If you're constantly asking, what can I do today to just get 1% better? Let's do it together. This space, this broadcast is yours. By the way, that's what I thought of naming it first, that Indian broadcast, but then it was too cringe in my head, so scratch that idea. So, what does that Indian podcast have? I'll list a few things: career and tech insights, especially if you're in software or thinking about entering it, health and productivity, not just eating clean, but thinking clear. Personal finance from an Indian lens, saving, investing, growing money the smart way. I'm in no way an expert at this, but then I'm pretty sure we can learn together. Books, not just self-improvement books, but also the occasional fun ones. Study strategies and self-improvement hacks that help me and might as well help you. And finally, the most important, real conversations. Sometimes with guests, sometimes just me talking loud about life, ambition, failure, and identity. And most importantly, we'll talk about how to take action even when it's scary. Come on, man, fear. I hate it. You know, if there's one thing I've learned, it's this. You don't need millions of followers or fancy degrees to matter. You just need to show up honestly and consistently. I'm not sure how true this is, but I'm going to put in all that I have for the remaining part of this year. For the longest time, I thought I had nothing to say. The truth is, no one else has ever lived your life. No one else has your voice. This podcast is me finding my voice, maybe helping you find yours. And if I can inspire even one person to start something, anything, then this whole thing is worth it. So here we are, episode 1. Thank you for giving me your time, your ears, and your energy. In the next episode, we'll be diving into something practical. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow the show, rate it, share it with a friend who needs that extra push today, and DM me on Instagram or drop me an email. Tell me what you're building. I really want to hear from you. Because, like I said, I'm not doing this for you, I'm building this with you. So, until next time, keep growing, keep building, and stay uncomfortable. This is That Indian Podcast. Catch you soon.